Hi everyone, I'm TLR Osborne 171, and today I'm going to be showing you how to sheath Kopaka's weapons. Now, Kopaka's weapons aren't that complex, but it does take a little bit of building to actually put his weapons onto him and prepare them to be put on his back. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna have to go into a little more detail about this, just because there is some disassembly that is required for this build, a little more than such as Onua and Pohatu. So let's get right into it. So here is how you're going to have to disassemble Kopaka's weapons. So his sword, you're going to have to take out the spike in the middle of the sword, and you're also going to have to set the handle aside, but that was expected because that was connected through the bottom of his hand. Now, the blaster, you don't need to take it apart. You just need to remove this piece from the where the two shield pieces connect. Now, I suggest you take the lower pin right there because the pin on the corner of the L bracket will be important for storing this spike. So once you've removed that, you can just rebuild this again and you're all ready to go. So to start with Kopaka, you're just going to take the main sword piece and stick it onto the his back on the upper pinhole on his sword. Now I suggest you do that one. This way you have more room to shimmy it a little. And it doesn't matter which way you angle it, because the lower half of the handle will just go on the opposite side, so it doesn't interfere with this hilt piece. Yeah. So next you're going to take Kopaka's blaster, and let me just set Kopaka off to the side for a sec so you can see what I'm doing. And you're going to take that pin that you took out and you're going to stick it in here. Just like that. Easy as pie. Then you're going to take that spike from the center of Kopaka's sword and you're going to stick it in this. So it's going to look somewhat like, it's going to look like this. Just like that. Simple, easy, makes sense. Then on Kopaka, you're just going to stick it on the other hole in the same blade, and because of the handle on the blaster, it'll keep it actually quite straight on his back, and the axle here, which was the bottom section of the sword, will actually make sure the sword doesn't tip too much. So the sword is actually pretty locked in place and won't move all that much, and the blaster is totally secure. Kopaka's weapons are totally different, but they still sheath very nicely together. This makes them look uniform and quite crisp. And because there's a little bit of rebuilding in the entire thing, it kind of adds that aspect of what Lego is really meant for, rebuilding and building and trying new things with it. And I like that. I like how Kopaka's weapons are different and you actually have to work with them. So the next Toa I'm going to sheath is Gali and her Uniter form, and I'm going to be sheathing her spear. So I'm TLR Osborne 171, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.